Here on a Saturday afternoon. Mostly sunny skies here at the ballpark, and before we get going, I'm going to take a look at Johnny Long to make sure they got all the equipment right. Here's a lineup that Alabama will send out there, and if you look at the lineup today compared to last night, Charlie, Alabama without 3 starters in the game today. See Justin LeBron batting in the 3 spot, the normal shortstop playing in center field. No TJ McCants, no Will Hodo, no Evan Slight. 3 starters from last night. Alabama has had somewhat of a stomach bug that's gone through the team, and they are not anywhere close to 100% in this game today. And so what's that old Herb Brooks, great moments are born from great opportunities. You've seen teams go either way. Sometimes they'll rally a little bit. Sometimes they'll kind of fall by the wayside. And we'll see how Alabama responds today after being a little short-handed after having an illness going through the dugout. And it's a hot afternoon at the ballpark. Today is not the day to be playing when you're not 100%. Gage Miller going to lead off for Alabama. Went 2 for 3 in the game last night, had an RBI, and grounds it foul.
Yeah, talk about that heat. It's one of those days where if there was anybody kind of on the edge, trying to think about how they feel, this kind of weather could push them over. It's a warm day here.
81 degrees at game time. Feels like 83. A little bit of a humidity factor here. Bob Fallon out of play. Well, Sanger last week, as you said, Charlie, was so good through 5 innings. He ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw in the 6th inning of Nashville last week. He gave up 4 runs on 5 hits, but as you said, the 11 strikeouts and 1 walk was really good. The 0-2. Trying to poke it the other way, left it foul.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm going to keep an eye on that, what it feels like, Temp, because just looking in the crowd, you can see people fanning themselves, even in the shade. Just a constant flow of fans in the crowd.
Warm afternoon, nice crowd here on a Saturday afternoon. Game 2 of this series, the 0-2. Breaking ball fouled away again. Gage Miller. It'll be Miller, Petritz, and Justin LeBron here in the top of the 1st inning for Alabama.
Oh, nice job by Miller after falling behind.
We popped another one foul. So staying alive. All right, Charlie, you've thrown 3 0-2 pitches that have been fouled away. Kind of wonder when fastball a little bit up or breaking ball away, trying to get the chase may come.
Miller's in swing mode, so now would be the time to maybe put one outside the zone.
On top of the plate. Went fastball away at 96, and Miller able to fend it off.
Well, that's great coverage. That ball was a couple of inches off the plate, but able to foul it away. And you wonder, try to come up and in.
That's why you got to be careful if you do that on 0-2. You look at that Miller's front foot right there on the line.
Well, tried it.
Not a whole lot of room to miss inside. Still hasn't gone fastball up. And 8 pitches without a ball. Well, Miller making him work right now. Well, good leadoff at bat right here for Gage Miller, the Alabama 3rd baseman. Coming in batting .391 on the season, 18 home runs. Unconventional leadoff guy for the Crimson Tide. And a ground ball on the right side. Backhand play by Hines. The toss over, and Jurrangelo St. very athletic, getting over there to make the play. That's not an easy play at all. Hines and Jurrangelo make it look very easy.
You know, the conventional wisdom here would be to say that Jurrangelo finally won the at-bat, but at the same time, you look at the job Miller did, pushing him to 10 pitches. Fouling off and fouling off and fouling off.
And now Ian Petritz will come to the plate. And he hit it. So Durangelo going from the left side for the first time. And Petritz, who was 2 for 2 in the game last night, is hit by the pitch. Sanger, of course, the ambidextrous pitcher.
How about that? 10 straight strikes, and then hits a batter.
And now here's LeBron. Alabama freshman has been really good at shortstop for the Crimson Tide this year as a true freshman. But moving to the outfield today, and we talked about Alabama with the illness going through their team, it's really struck the outfielders more than LeBron having to make the move to the outfield today and play in center field. Now we were just talking about Hodo, McCants, and Slight not in the starting lineup. Not sure if they actually made it to the ballpark. Alabama sent 2 buses over. They had a minimal amount of players that came over on the first bus today. Ground ball, inside out swing, step on the back, throw to second, and there is a double play. Well, a couple of nice defensive plays
With Adams to see whether he can land the breaking pitch for a strike. It was a little bit of a trouble early in the season, but as of late, it's been very effective.
And first pitch, a little flare to center field, may drop, and it's not. A nice sliding catch out in center field as LeBron came racing in. We talked about Justin LeBron drawing the start out in center field today instead of at shortstop. Got a good read on that flare. And the leadoff man erased here in the bottom of the first inning.
Well, as a fill-in center fielder goes, that's a really nice play.
And here's Mershon, who will bat from the right side. Anyway, we looked last night at the Alabama starter Ferrone. You know, he had, coming into last night, had gotten 20 more flyouts than groundouts. When you look at Adams, he's more 50-50. 48 flyouts, 50 groundouts here this season. He's been really good against right-handed batters. Right-handed hitters only batting .230 against Adams on the season. And now the count 3-1 to Mershon. Ground ball left side. Up with it, toss it across in time for the out. And a couple quick outs here at the bottom of the first inning. And Charlie, situations where you had LeBron, who moved from shortstop to center field, to have to make the play. And there you see the new Alabama shortstop, Will Patera, in the lineup today. So both guys tested out here early on. And here's Dakota Jordan coming to the plate.
You know, a big swing at the breaking pitch that time, and you look at it right now. You saw Sanger have to work really hard to record the out to start the inning. Right now, Adams getting some quick action.
And quickly 0-2. Dakota Jordan batting .371, 16 home runs on the season. 1 for 2 in the game last night. Walked a couple times, scored a couple runs. The 1-2. Trying to come down and in with a fastball, and the count 2-2.
There's pull through that one, didn't get it all the way to the plate. So the count evens up, and Adams here is in the mindset of not wanting to lose Dakota Jordan. Hunter Hines, who's been so hot, stands behind him.
And try to nibble at the corner. So he got ahead 0-2. and try to go breaking ball down, then fastball down, and try to backdoor the slider there. And now the count 3 balls and 2 strikes to Dakota Jordan. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. And so Dakota Jordan strikes out swinging in a 1-2-3 bottom of the first inning. Got a chance for an afternoon shower later in the day. And the first pitch to Cade Snell is fouled back, and that's strike 1. Cade Snell was a DH last night. In the lineup as a DH today. Came in and pitched in the game last night. Went 2/3 of an inning. Actually threw just 1 pitch and got a double play ball to get out of the bottom of the 6th.
The very odd 1 pitch, 2/3 of an inning appearance.
Snell was 1 for 4 last night, had an RBI single in the 5th inning. Alabama scored all 3 of their runs in the 5th after State took a 12-0 lead in the bottom of the 4th. And then the Dogs got a run in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pushed it back to 10 and ended up winning by the 10-run rule. Swing and a miss, and the strikeout for Jurrangelo St. John. First strikeout of the day for Lowe. He's pulling the string on it. And now Matt Gassetti will bat. And it hit him. Well, Jurrangelo, same way we started the first inning. Got the first quick out and hit the next guy.
Oh, that one a big miss. Sometimes you see hitters who are on top of the plate kind of earn a hit by pitch. Not that one. That ball was well inside.
A couple big misses arm side from the right side. Here's Bryce Eblin, Alabama's senior second baseman. Hit down in the 9th spot in the order last night, but hit 3 balls real hard.
Now having a big miss to the glove side.
One out, one on, top of the 2nd. State won 13-3 last night in 7 innings.
Well, if ever there was a guy who deserves a CNI single or a bloop hit, it's Eblin. The ball game yesterday was robbed of a hit by Hunter Hines. Robbed of a hit on a line drive by Pulliam at second.
Toss over to first. Gassetti back.
The thing about baseball, sometimes your best hit balls aren't rewarded.
Tried to check the swing, but he went around. And a strikeout for Jurrangelo St. John, the 2nd strikeout of the inning, and now 2 outs. Brian DeBrouwer at third base. He was a home plate umpire last night. Clint Lawson calling the balls and strikes today. And you see Eblin just couldn't hold up there. And now 2 outs, and William Hamiter will come to the plate. Into left field. Bryce Chance on a flare comes racing in, and they can't come up with it cleanly. Runner going to try to get the 3rd and will safely. It'll be a single for William Hamiter. And Alabama has runners at the corners with 2 outs. Just sent it the other way, hit it off the end of the bat. Chance gave it a dive for it in left field.
Let's watch this ball off the bat. Hit the other way. Has a little bit of slice to it, and Chance just couldn't get to it.
And now Will Patera will be the batter.
2 outs. Of course, Cassetti was running all the way, and now he's at third base. So runners on the corners for Patera. Switch hitter. He started shortstop today.
And the first Alabama hit of the day. Cassetti, the runner at third, reached on a hit by pitch. And now the single by Hamner has him at the corners. Popped out of play, and the count's even. Foul territory. Is there a play for Johnny Long? Yes, and that will end the inning. So Patera, Zach, and Amani Larry against Zane Adams, who worked a quick 1-2-3 bottom of the first inning through just 12 pitches. Alabama's got the shift on against Hunter Hines. Had a big 3-run home run that set the tone last night in the first. Popped up foul territory, and it will get out of play down the third base side. So now quickly 0-2.
Hines has been red hot at the plate. 5 home runs in his last 4 ball games. Hit a couple in the Saturday game at Vanderbilt. Hit a couple last night.
Takes a breaking ball down to count 1-2. Last night we didn't have any wind at the ballpark. In today's game, the wind blowing out of the south, which is out to left field. Swing and a miss. And Adams strikes out Hunter Hines to start the second inning.
That's a great job of pitching that time, using the off-speed pitch. Goes the breaking ball, gets the swing and a miss.
And so Connor Hyzak will bat. 2 strikeouts now for Zane Adams. He struck out Dakota Jordan to end the first.
Right now, Adams looking very effective out on the mound. Displaying some swing and miss stuff here today.
And lifted into the air into right field. Ranging back Hammer. Now he comes in a couple steps. He'll make the catch, and that's two outs in the bottom of the second.
When you think about how important it is in a game where you're short-handed, got some guys not feeling well, you don't want to keep them standing out in the field very long. And right now, Adams is doing the job out on the mound, working quickly, getting early action, getting swing and miss.
A strike caught at the knees to Amani Larry. Count now 1-1. Amani hit a grand slam last night in the 4th inning. Singled his last time up, so he was 2 for 3 in the game. 2 gone, bottom of the second, scoreless game. Well, that breaking ball is working right now. And able to get the calls from Clint Lawson behind the plate today. The 2-2. Breaking ball down.
That's a nice job holding off that time by Larry, trying to protect the plate. Sometimes it's hard to avoid chasing.
And let the breaking ball go down that time. And the Bulldogs have their first base runner today. 5 in a row retired by Adams to start it. And now Logan Kohler will be left on left. Well, coming into today, Mississippi State has made its way all the way to 5th place in the league right now at 13-9 overall. They're 2 games behind Texas A&M. 3rd in the West, 5th overall. Arkansas beat Kentucky yesterday. Hogs are now 17-5. State 4 games back at 13-9. Look at Alabama. They enter today 10th place in the SEC, a spot back of Mississippi State. 4 games back, but then they're in 4th place in the West. At 9-13 overall. But think about Mississippi State coming into the weekend. The RPI continues to get better after winning last night against Bama. State's RPI now up to 19. Alabama was 15 coming into the weekend. They stayed at 15.
Well, as State's played more and more SEC games, the strength of schedule improves and the RPI just keeps moving with it. Of course, winning games helps too.
The top 3 RPIs in the country are SEC teams. A&M's number 1, Arkansas 2, Kentucky 3. There's a fastball in there for a strike and a count 2-2. Toss over to first base.
Larry, who runs at first base, has 7 stolen bases on the season. He's been thrown out 3 times. A couple of those times he's been thrown out, it's been reading a ball down in the dirt, taking off, and getting hung up.
And Kohler spoils the pitch. These 2 teams do it different ways. I mean, Alabama's a team that has really been hitting the long ball over the last 10, 11 games. Don't run a whole lot. State is 18 of 23 in stolen bases in league play, but 13 of the 18 stolen bases from David Mershon. Throw to first, guess right. Throw down and in time. And it will be 9-1-2 due up for Alabama. Max Grant going to lead off. Grant limited action this year, 3 hits and 15 at bats. Jurangelo threw to 1 batter in the first inning from the left side. And that was Petritz in the hitting. Oh, the fastball just missed in. The count 3-1. And a fly ball hit well into right center field. Struck well. Back goes Hyzak. And that ball gone. A home run for Max Grant. His 2nd home run of the season. And Alabama has a 1-0 lead in the top of the 3rd.
Grant just squared that one up, hitting it 415 feet. Able to extend and just drives this one.
Nothing cheap at all about that home run. Only the 4th hit of the season for Grant, but his 2nd home run. Bama jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Here's Gage Miller. Hits that ball well and pulled it way foul down the left field line, and that will go out of play. Well, Miller had a great at bat his first time up. 10-pitch at bat, fouled off a number of pitches.
Fouled off 9 straight pitches.
Then hit a ground ball to Hunter Hines, who made a nice play on it going to his right.
You know, thinking about Jurrangelo today that we didn't see a week ago, there have been a lot of big misses.
And strike 3 called at the knees, the fastball at 96.
Yeah, so after the big miss, that time just paints the corner at the bottom of the zone.
Third strikeout for Jurrangelo. And Ian Petritz will bat. So Senja, who tried to work from the left side the first time against Petritz and hit him, will now pitch from the right. Petritz was on 4 times last night. A couple singles, walked and scored the 5th, and he was hit by a pitch in the 6th. Hit by a pitch early today, so he's been on base 5 times this weekend. To the right side to Hunter Hines. Underhand toss. Senja there for out number 2 of the 3rd.
Well, Hunter Hines has been called upon to defend his position several times today over first base. That time had to back up a little bit. Jurrangelo has done a great job getting off the mound. Covering makes it look easy.
There's LeBron hitting to a double play in the 1st inning. Hit that ball off the end of the bat, and it's going to drop into center field for a base hit. So a 2-out single for the Alabama freshman. And the inning stays alive for Cade Snell.
Well, sometimes it's not about how hard you hit it, but where, and that one just finds some green. Off the end of the bat, wasn't squared up by any measure. But a 2-out base runner for Alabama.
Snell struck out his first time up. To the left side, Mershon, backhand, throw to second, not in time. And State may challenge this. Ethan Pulliam was asking for a challenge.
If history is any guide, the fact that the player asked is of no value, and it looks like it will be. Let's see if we can take a different look. Where's the runner? He's safe.
Brian DeBrouwer says stop the music. I am not going to talk until the music is cut. Stop, or I'll say stop again.
Call safe. It's confirmed.
The call of safe is confirmed, and back-to-back singles with 2 outs, and the inning stays alive.
Nice job by Mershon to go into the glove side. Away from the glove side, going backhand.
And bang play down to second base. Getting a run home in the inning on the home run from Max Grant. The pitch down and away. Matt Gassetti, the batter, hit by a pitch his first time up. He pours a fastball in there and it counts 1-1. We'll see how Jurrangelo is able to come back right here after going into the dugout with the trainer. 1-1. Velocity at 93, 94 on those last two pitches. He's been up to 96 so far today. 1-2. Line drive into center field. Hizack racing in and slides to make the catch, and that will end the inning. Well, Gassetti hit it on the line.
The hit in the bottom of the third just slows down your ability to turn the order.
Rips that ball into right center field. And it's going to split the outfielders and get to the wall. And Logan Kohler has a leadoff double for the Dogs in the bottom of the third.
Now, how about the job by Kohler that time? Just driving a ball between the outfielders. Well, you never know how things will play out, Bart. What's it John Sterling always says? Can't predict baseball, Susan.
And now Pulliam will come to the plate. Ethan Pulliam starting his 11th consecutive game out at second base. Bulldog freshman batting .324. 11 hits and 34 at bats.
Bulldogs score Kohler here. You might can make the argument that leaving him at the plate to start an inning was a good thing. Certainly looks good so far. Bulldogs have a runner down at second to start the home half of the third. The wind shifted a little bit. It's pushed towards left some today. Now basically pushing straight out to right. And it's picked up some too. 5 to 10.
Well, the wind did not help nor hurt the home run from Max Grant. That ball was mashed to right field.
Yeah, that's a home run in any wind. Short of tornadic.
2-1. At the knees and the count's even.
Like I said, he's done a nice job behind the plate. He has done a very good job receiving the ball and getting calls at the bottom of the zone.
Breaking ball grounded to third. Miller up with it, tosses across, and time for the out. Kohler has to stay put down at second base. And the first out of the bottom of the third. Here's Johnny Long.
Bulldogs get the leadoff double, but can't move the runners. The grounder hit to Miller at third. Does a nice job holding Kohler as he looks him back, makes the throw across.
Johnny Long at the plate. Had a couple hits in the game last night. What Adams continues to live at the bottom of the zone. Popped into the air, shallow right field. Ranging in Hammiter and back out the second baseman Eblin makes the great play for out number 2.
Well, this is a very difficult play. Ball just popped up to right field and Eblin just taking off. Able to make the catch, then gets it back. Kohler having to stay close to the bag. And now back to the top of the order for the Bulldogs, Bryce Chance. Now being called upon to get the job done with 2 outs.
Chance with a fly out to center field. Back in the first inning. Sliding catch by LeBron out in center field.
Good lead.
Alabama's had to shift some guys around today. LeBron from shortstop last night out to center field today. He's made a nice play. The shortstop, Will Patero's made a good play. Even Max Grant on that pickoff to end the last inning has been challenged. Will Hodo, T.J. McCants, Evan Slight not in the lineup today. Alabama's had an illness going through the team here at the ballpark and into center field. And that will drive in a run. An RBI single for Bryce Chance.
This particular time, Chance able to go down and take a ball at the bottom of the zone. Hit it hard, 105 off the bat. Right at the bottom of the zone, puts it in play hard. Kohler has to do a little dance to stay out of the way of it. Gets to the outfield and ties up the game.
Little dodgeball action down there. Kohler able to score. We're tied at 1. Nice piece of 2-out hitting from Bryce Chance, and here's David Mershon. What was that ball off the bat, Charlie?
105.
Had some heat to it. You hit that about 102, 103, then Patera may have a chance at it. But that ball was scalded glove side.
Well, we've seen Adams getting the calls at the bottom of the zone. That time, Mitch landed, didn't get the call. Won't get that one either, but it was outside a couple of inches.
2-0 the count. That ball shot into left center field and hit well. And Mershon puts a charge in one for his 4th home run of the season. And State has a 3-1 lead.
Well, Bryce Chance tied it up. And then David Mershon hits one 421 feet and gives the Bulldogs a 3-1 lead.
Mershon continues to swing it well from the right side. And State has its first lead today, and here's Dakota Jordan, struck out swinging his first time up. That ball hammered.
Now right now Dakota having trouble seeing spin. Got the same pitch again, that time let it go.
Well, we've seen 2 home runs today, one by Max Grant for Alabama, and now one from David Mershon from State. Both have been struck well. 1-2 the count to Jordan. Trying to time up the breaking ball. And strike 3 called on the inside corner. Arkansas then close out at home against Missouri. Alabama has LSU at home next weekend, then on the road down at Auburn to round out their season. 1-0. Bryce Eblin at the plate. Struck out his first time up. It'll be Eblin, Hameter, and then Will Patera. 6, 7, and 8 in the order for Alabama in the top of the 4th. And quickly 3-0 to the leadoff man. Bama scored a run at the top of the 3rd. A home run from Max Grant. State answered with 3 of their own in the bottom of the 3rd. Bryce Chance kept the inning alive with an RBI single with 2 outs. And then David Mershon, a 2-run home run. Logan Kohler started the inning with a double to right center field. 3-2 the count now. Bryce Eblin at the plate. Ground ball inside out of it, right to the 3rd baseman Kohler. He steps and throws in time for the out. And the leadoff man a race to start the 4th.
We'll take a look. Kohler will have hotter shots at the hot corner. That one hit straight to him, makes the play. Nice throw across.
Did a good job by Sanger, battling back, down 3-0. Comes back to get the out.
We see the velocity climbing back up too for Sanger. Saw him leave the game for a moment in the prior inning, get his hand looked at.
And Hameter pulls one through the right side for a base hit. William Hameter, couple of hits, went the other way and singled back in the 2nd inning. And Hameter in the lineup today. Pulls out but through the right side for the base hit. And now Will Patera will bat. Hit it foul. Way outside. Now a big miss high and a count 2-1. Will Patera, redshirt junior from Memphis, Tennessee. Way outside. Now the count 3-1.
Well, some days you wake up, everything sharp comes out of your hand right. Today for Durangelo, been a bit of a struggle. Struggle at times to find his release point.
And he missed inside. And it will go in the book as a hit batsman. As it hits Patera, and here comes Justin Parker quickly out of the dugout, the Mississippi State pitching coach. So after Eblen grounds out, Hamiter. Here's Max Grant, homered his first time up today. Playing at first base today. Will Hodo not in the lineup today. We talked about Alabama had a stomach bug going through the program last couple of days. More this morning. Down the left field line, slicing by the railing. It's a foul ball, but caught by Chance. And that's out number 2. Well,
it's a really difficult play for Bryce Chance to make. Got the ball slicing towards the wall, running out of room, and having to make the catch right in front of that wall.
Well, institutional knowledge right there. That's not an easy play to make because you have 0 room down in that corner. And now 2 outs for the leadoff man, Gage Miller. Miller coming in with 18 home runs on the season. He's a guy with one swing of the bat can give Alabama the lead back. Grounded out to the first baseman his first time up. Struck out looking in the 3rd.
It's not just the home runs, 10 doubles, 2 triples, so 30 of his 68 hits have been for extra bases.
Fouled away. We were talking about Alabama with 3 guys out of the lineup today, but Hamiter is 2 for 2. Patera 0 for 1, but he's been hit by a pitch, and Grant now 1 for 2 with a home run. And so everyone that has been inserted into the lineup today at the bottom of the order has produced. 1-2 the count to the leadoff man, Gage Miller. The 1-2 came up and in. Miller couldn't hold off. What a day's a day where he's sitting out in the sun. Need some kind of hat over the ears, bucket hat, cowboy hat. 1-0. The pitch missed down to count 2-0 to Hunter Hines, who struck out his first time up. Came up eye level that time, and Hines fouled it off, and the count now 2-1. It'll be Hunter Hines, Connor Hyzak, Amani Laird. 4, 5, and 6 in the order. We're at the bottom of the 4th inning. Stayed with a 3-1 lead.
Saw Miller chase a ball up and in to strike out in the top half of the inning. Hines chasing there.
Well, just down and away. Right there at the
really good pitch.
Bottom part of the zone, on the outside, and now the count 3-1 to Hines. Well, he drops a breaking ball in there.
What a beautiful pitch.
And now the count full. Shift is on, wind blowing out to right. And he takes it down away, and that's a leadoff walk for Hunter Hines to start the 4th. And so Connor Hyzak will come to the plate. A fly out to right field his first time up. Hyzak was 1 for 3 in the game last night. Scored a couple runs. Hyzak has been the most productive state hitter from an average standpoint in league play by a long shot. hitting .360 in SEC play coming into today. The second best on the team was Bryce Chance at .316. 0-2. And it bounces away from Gassetti and back to the screen, and Hunter Hines will take second base. No shot for Gassetti right there.
The thing about Gassetti back behind the plate, he's going to catch basically every inning of an SEC weekend, and he has taken a beating over the past couple of years.
Zane Adams has given up 3 runs on 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks in 3 innings of work. 1-2. Hard hit ball, and through the shortstop Patera and into shallow left field. We'll see how they score that. It'll probably be an error. That ball, I mean, you look out there and you say that's just a line drive that should be caught, and he's going to say he should have caught it. But that ball was scalded. Couldn't tell if it was knuckling or had top spin to it.
It had a running ton of top spin to it. Just looking at the TrackMan data on that one.
And it will be an error on the Alabama shortstop, and we're going to have a meeting on the mound. Sometimes when you're playing out there on the infield, you'll get a knuckler coming at you, like an old Phil Niekro or designated hitter. And the count's even.
A big spot here for Larry, just wanting to get a ball in play, particularly if he could get one on the ground to the middle infield. Get a run home.
Rips that ball into left field, right at the left fielder, Petritz. Deep enough to get the run home, though, as Hines will trot in from third with a 4th Bulldog run. It'll be a sacrifice fly for Amani Larry, and State leads 4-1.
A nice job by Amani Larry getting some lift on the ball at the bottom of the zone. Not always easy to do, but he got some lift on it, sent it out to left field, and Petritz had no chance to make a play at the plate. Bulldogs get the run home, and with 1 out and a runner at first base, Logan Kohler will hit. He doubled back in the 3rd inning. Came home to score on the hit by Chance.
Tried to go the other way, fouled it off.
You go back to that inning, it was the leadoff double for Kohler. He was still standing there with 2 outs before Chance got a hard hit ball past the shortstop. Got the run home to tie it, and then the Mershon home run gave the Bulldogs a 3-1 lead.
0-2 count now. Tried to check the swing, but he went around. And a strikeout for Zane Adams. His 4th strikeout today.
That's a nice pitch by Adams. Pitch falls well below the zone. Kohler late recognizing it, couldn't hold up. Strikeout recorded, and now 2 down for Pulliam.
And first pitch swinging, sends that one down the right field line. And the catch is made by William Hamiter out in right field, and that will end the inning. So State adds. Ian Petritz at the plate, hit by a pitch his first time up. Hit a ground ball to the first baseman, Hunter Hines, back in the 3rd. And lifts that ball into right field. And Dakota Jordan comes in. He'll make the catch. And the leadoff man retired at the top of the 5th.
That's been a, what do you call it, quirky game for Sanger. 71 pitches, 72 pitches, 51 of them strikes.
He's gotten out of some
three
jams.
guys.
Yeah, has gotten out of jams. He's stranded 6 base runners. Oh, inside. Foul ball, got Johnny Long. Take a look. Did it hit the knob of the bat?
Well, board showed 1-1.
Fastball right down the heart. And a strikeout for Durangelo. And 2 outs in the inning. Into left field for Bryce Chance, and it will be a very quick 1-2-3 inning for Durangelo Sanger. So, and Adams back out for his 5th inning of work.
He's gone 4 innings so far, 3 hits. He's allowed 4 runs, 3 of them earned, struck out 4, walked a couple. 69 pitches, 38 of them strikes.
9-1-2 in the inning for State. Johnny Long going to lead off, and then the top of the order, Bryce Chance and David Mershon. Well, Adams had that great outing 3 weeks ago at home against Arkansas. He went 8 innings, gave up no runs, 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, and just 1 walk. He threw 97 pitches. He was the SEC co-pitcher of the week.
He's allowed just 3 hits in the ball game so far here today, but one of those a home run, one a double. The other a hard hit ball that got through the left side.
Tried to bust him in with a fastball, and they got the count 2-2. Johnny Long popped out into shallow right field his first time up. Eblin, the second baseman, went back and made a great play in shallow right. Pokes it over by the Alabama dugout. And a breaking ball, a hard hit ball. Nice backhand play by Eblin. He throws it over, and a great defensive play. Eblin has robbed Johnny Long of a couple hits today. And the leadoff man retired in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, this is a big time play by the second baseman Eblin. This ball is hit very hard. Has to go to the backhand side. Makes it look easy.
So 1 down, and Bryce Chance will come to the plate. Had an RBI single to center field his last time up. Had a fly out to center field in the first inning. So 1 for 2 today for Bryce. And this time to the shortstop, Patera. He loads up, tosses across. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, his 5th inning moving along quickly.
And here's Mershon coming to the plate. David Mershon. Last time up. Hit his 4th home run of the season. 3 of 4 of David Mershon's home runs have been in SEC play. And he got all the one to left field his last time up. And chops that one just foul.
Well, Sanger had the quick 1-2-3 in the top half of the 5th. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Adams looking to do the same. Couple of ground outs, and now ahead of Mershon 0-2. What say you on the crowd here today?
Definitely bigger than it was last night. Good outfield crowd.
Going 12-8.
12-8. I say they list 13-1. Hard hit ball into center field. And the second hit of the day for David Mershon.
And that's a really good at bat by Mershon, falling behind in the count, fouling off some pitches, and then just taking one hard back up the middle.
So the inning stays alive for Dakota Jordan. He's 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts.
So Mershon, who runs at first base, 20 stolen bases on the season. He's been caught just twice. And one thing Mershon is very good at, and this helps with his numbers in stolen bases, he is able, even against left-handers, to break off a big lead at first. You see some guys who want to try to run, but they won't take an aggressive enough lead. Very rarely a problem with Mershon.
Adams has had a lot of success with a breaking ball against Dakota Jordan.
Why would you throw anything different here? That one stayed high.
Count now 2-1. I'd be very surprised if they throw anything other than breaking ball. Now, he did bust him in with a 2-strike fastball his last time up to get him looking. He stays away, and now 3-1. Let me start Mershon here. Would not be surprised if Adams makes a pick over to first just to see if State may be doing something right here on 3-1. Coming to the plate, runner not going, breaking ball down. That's ball 4. And now the inning stays alive for Hunter Hines.
Yeah, a little bit surprised you didn't see the pick there. You've already guessed right once. Picked off of Monty Larry, who was going on first movement.
But going back to your point, Charlie, you make the good point. If it's one out, Rashawn's probably going. With 2 outs, you don't want to take the bat out of Dakota Jordan's hands. Here's Hunter Hines. Pulls it foul. Hunter struck out in the 2nd inning. He walked and scored in the 4th.
Well, you want to be careful with Hines, but with Hyzak on deck, can't be too careful.
And now Rashawn hung out the drive between 2nd and 3rd. Gassetti able to come up with it cleanly. The throw and the swag tag not applied. And the old pickle. The rundown. No bueno.
So Rashawn reads ball down right there and wanders too far from second base. And this should be just a case of a classic rundown. But running the man towards the lead base and not getting rid of it soon enough. Rashawn gets around the tag and the inning stays alive.
Well, Miller made the throw from 3rd and then tried to come back and take the other throw. You just got to let the pitcher who's coming behind you make that play at the bag. See if it hurts Alabama right here. Inning should be over for Zane Adams.
You're exactly right. That's the problem. You've got the man taking the throw with not enough depth there.
3-1 the count. Shift is on. Breaking ball right at the first baseman, knocked down by Grant. He'll step on the bag, and that will end the inning. So Zane in the 3rd. State scored 3 in the bottom of that 3rd inning. 2-run home run from David Mershon. Jurangelo back out to work the top of the 6th inning. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up for Alabama. Matt Gassetti to lead things off. Rips that ball foul and down by the Paxton Burn. Gassetti, Eblin, Hameter. And a big swing. Jurangelo right now, 5 innings of work, 1 run, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks. He has hit a couple batters. Gassetti able to stay alive.
I think the thing that's been impressive about St. Joe on a day where hasn't had the elite command that we saw a week ago, he has really gutted through this one.
That ball ripped foul, almost got Brian DeBrouwer, the 3rd base umpire.
A couple of balls hit very hard down the 3rd baseline, but foul.
Well, stretch run in league play. Only 7 games left after today. A couple of weekends left. Gassetti doing a nice job of making St. John throw some pitches here.
That's one thing Alabama will do. They will grind out at bats. They do not give up on an at bat at all.
And coming into the weekend, this Alabama team had been red hot at the plate. And lifted into center field for Hisack. He'll make the catch. And one down in the 6th inning. So Gassetti has a nice at bat with the fly out to center field. And Bryce Eblin will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Strike out and a ground out to third.
We talk about tough stretches teams have.
That time he goes the other way and squirts that one into left field. Well, Eblin's been thinking away the last 2 at bats. He hit that ground ball right to Kohler, the third baseman, his last time up. This time he pokes one through the 6 hole. And a 1-out single, man aboard for William Hameter. Hameter drawing the start today for Alabama. Out in right field, only his 7th start of the year, and he's 2 for 2 at the plate. A couple singles, one to left field, one to right.
You know, you start to look at the difficulty of playing in this league, but 3 straight weekends: Kentucky, Arkansas, then Texas A&M. It's about as tough as 3 weekends can get in this league, or in any.
Trying to get the breaking ball at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. And the 6th strikeout of the day for Jurrangelo St. John for the 2nd out on the top of the 6th.
Like the pitching approach there. You had a breaking pitch, don't get the call on. Top of the zone, and then you just elevate the fastball.
And now Will Patera comes to the plate. Patera popped out in foul territory to the catcher in the 2nd inning. And then he was hit by a pitch in the 4th. Hits that ball well into center field, but right at Connor Hisack. And that will end the top of the 6th inning. So Jurrangelo St. John.
Tyler Fay, a right-hander. 6'5" freshman out of Nebraska. Has some other changes as well. Eblin, who was playing second base, has moved over to third, and Swinney has come in to play second base. There you see Fay, 19th appearance on the season. He's gone 31 1/3, averaging right at a strikeout an inning, and a walk about every 3.
Well, no pitch to Connor Hisack, Amani Larry, and Logan Kohler. 5, 6, and 7 in the Bulldog order as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Hard hit ball into left field. So one pitch from Fay, and it's lined into left field. And a single for Connor Hisack to start the Bulldogs' 6th inning.
So I'll bring Amani Larry to the plate. Walked in the 2nd. Sacrifice fly in the 4th. I got the Bulldogs' 4th run of the game home.
Runner takes off, throw is down, and not in time.
Boy, it's a really nice job getting that throw down and making it competitive at second base by Gassetti. Got the ball down, blocks it up, and then this is a nice throw, and it was close.
2-0 the count to Amani Larry. Chops a foul down off the foot. Well, Hyzak in the game on Wednesday night against Ole Miss probably had the spark plug play. Going from first to third on a pitch that got away from the Ole Miss catcher, kind of ignited the Dogs in that 4-run bottom of the 8th. High chop past the third baseman and foul. Breaking ball grounded to the shortstop. Throw to third, and not a good decision.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If you've got a force play at third base, different story. But with the first base bag open, Isaac's got the play in front of him. He takes off, and it's a tag situation, and he is safe.
If you've got that play for Patera, it's got to be a no-doubter to make that throw to third. Larry going to reach on a fielder's choice now at the corners. Logan Kohler, the batter at the plate, 1 for 2 today. Had a double in the third and later scored in the inning. He struck out against the left-hander. Zane Adams is last time up. And he grounds that ball into left field for a base hit. An RBI single for Logan Kohler. And Mississippi State takes a 5-1 lead.
This is a really good swing for Logan Kohler right here. Facing the right-hander. Has a big gap to the left side as the infielders were shaded heavily up the middle. The shortstop Patera. Pitch was running away from him, just took it the other way. Pulliam's going to show bunt.
Snap throw back to second. Larry went in standing, hit him in the back of the leg.
I'm not entirely sure Amani Larry understood how fast that throw was going to get down there.
Wanted out to Pulliam, squaring around early. And he takes it for a strike.
Well, spot here if Pulliam's going to be called upon to bunt, sacrifice, he's going to have to commit to it.
Oh my. Just hit him square in the face. So Nate Chester will come to the plate. It'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike count on Chester. And breaking ball down to count 2-2. Runners at first and second, a run home. We're at the bottom of the 6th inning.
Well, you'd love nothing more than to catch a glimpse of Ethan Pulliam walking around the dugout here in a minute.
And a breaking ball, strike 3 called to the inside corner. And that's out number 1 at the bottom of the 6th.
This is a really nice pitch. Just Going through the front door.
And Johnny Long rolls it down the third base line and foul.
Boy, you can really feel the mood just changed in this entire stadium after Pulliam took that ball to the face. Still a couple of guys aboard for Johnny Long with one down here.
Off the mid of the catcher, throw down for the backside runner, and out at second base.
Well, not entirely sure why Kohler's going in standing up here.
Mississippi State is challenging the ruling on
State is challenging.
second base. Players under review.
You see the throw gets away. Gassetti gets it quick. He's trying to get the backside guy. Kohler goes in standing up. If he's sliding there, I think he's there easy. But by standing up, makes the tag on the high throw. Saying turn off the music.
Brian DeBrouwer says turn off the music.
After review, call on the field of out stands. Mississippi State has
Call is out stands, and Logan Kohler not sliding at second base. And a base running blunder cost State a base runner here. Got a runner at third and now 2 outs. Johnny Long at the plate.
Yeah, that's been one of the things that for Mississippi State's been a bit of a head scratcher this season. It's not just one guy. You've seen a number of base running errors in a situation there where it's just inexplicable.
Yeah, I mean, it really just no excuse.
So runners on the corners after the walk. 2 down as Bryce Chance will come to the plate. Chance had a big 2-out hit earlier in this ball game. He came up in the 3rd inning with Kohler standing down at second base at 2 outs.
Down bottom of the 6th. Hot shot off the shortstop. Throw to first. Well, now we're going to run home. Well, it mattered. It sure did. It mattered big. As Johnny Long hits a hot shot off the shortstop for Terra. Run comes in to score, making a 6-1 game.
Boy, Patera getting the start today. LeBron out in center field. He has had a number of balls just scalded at him. That's one of them. 105 right into the chest. Kicks away too far to make the throw in time.
And here's Bryce Chance. They'll give Long a single, an infield single to the shortstop. And so that gives him an RBI. Bryce Chance, the batter at the plate. 1 for 3 today. Had an RBI single in the 3rd. He hits that ball well into center field. LeBron ranging back. Got a good jump on it to haul it in right center field to end the inning. Max Grant, the lead off for Alabama in the top of the 7th inning. Takes a pitch for a strike. Hit his 2nd home run of the year back in the 3rd inning. Tried to go the other way his last time up. And hit a fly out to left field in foul territory that Chance had to run down by the railing. Here's the 0-2. Trying to check the swing. Way outside.
We go back just looking at this entire outing for Lowe. Been some great pitches, some big misses, but he's fought through it well.
High and tight and almost hit him. What's the old adage? Effectively wild.
Had walked anybody, he's plunked 3.
And there's strike 3. 95 at the knees on the corner as he paints the corner for out number 1 of the 7th.
Oh boy. How about that one?
So now Mason Swinney will bat for the first time today. Swinney 13 hits and 53 at bats on the season, batting .245 in the game. In the lineup for Gage Miller. We're getting his first at bat today.
Well, if you're late joining us, Alabama with an illness running all through the team.
Foul territory down by the bullpen. It's going to land right down there in the corner. Without 3 starters today, you had T.J. McCants, the center fielder, not in the lineup today. The last night's right fielder, Evan Slight, not in the lineup. Will Hodo, the first baseman, not in the game today. Eblin is the new third baseman for Alabama. Swinney is the second baseman now. Gage Miller out of the contest. 2-1. Fouled off, and the count now 2-2.
Now the count goes full.
And pop foul, now to play again. And Swinney in his first at bat of the day. "13 hits on the season. 10 have been singles. He has 3 doubles. 3-2. There's strike 3 called on the outside corner. It's a back-to-back call, 3rd strikes. 8 strikeouts now for Jurrangelo St. John, 6 2/3 work. There's Ian Petritz. Hit by a pitch his first time up. 0 for 2 officially, a ground out and a fly out. And sprays that one the other way. Into left field and into the corner. Petritz going to hit the bag at first and make his way to second. It'll be a stand-up 2-out double for Ian Petritz, who continues to hit it well this weekend. And so now Justin LeBron will bat. Kentucky has evened the series with an 11-3 win over Arkansas. Here comes Justin Parker out of the dugout for State.
Gelo not quite ready to give way.
Runner at second, 2 outs.
Fastball off the plate.
LeBron had a single in the 3rd inning. Struck out his last time up in the 5th. Hits that ball well into right field, but right at Dakota Jordan. Back to the track, makes the catch. That will end the inning.
Season for Morris in a league game. Last pitch to the ball game against Samford. 10 days ago and 3 innings in that one.
Rashawn lays down a bunt, and it spins foul.
Now Rashawn will get to take the slow walk back to the plate.
Rashawn grounded out to the shortstop in the first inning, hit a 2-run home run that gave State the lead in the bottom of the 3rd, and then singled to center field in the 5th. So he's 2 for 3 today. A strike caught at the bottom of the zone, and the count 0-2. Leadoff man aboard for the Dogs here in the bottom of the 7th inning as Rashawn is hit by the pitch.
Well, there are misses inside, and then there are misses by 1.5 feet. That one hits Rashawn. He heads down to first base. We're going to have another substitution. Alabama is going to take Petritz out of the game.
Yeah, making a move. Got a new left fielder coming in.
That's Luke Vaughn coming in.
So Luke Vaughn will come in and play in left field. Rob Vaughn, the head coach, came out and made the move. You never see a move like this in the middle of an inning, especially at this level. But Alabama definitely having some sickness issues.
Well, Petritz just running straight past everybody into the tunnel.
And Dakota Jordan at the plate. And let me tell you, if you've ever had any kind of bug going on and you stand out there and it's heat index of 85 today, start thinking about it. In the air to right field. Hamiter coming in. He'll make the catch. Rashawn will go back to first base. A fly out for Dakota Jordan. And the first out of the bottom of the 7th inning. So Luke Vaughn, the new left fielder for Alabama. And here's Hunter Hines.
I tell you, you can have a chance to see some things from guys when you move around. And think about, look out center field, LeBron. If his career at shortstop doesn't work out, he's got a job in the outfield. He has covered some ground out in center today.
Made some great plays in the outfield. And Hines hits that ball a mile high. Patera coming in, and the shortstop makes the play for out number 2. And so Connor Isaac will come to the plate. Rashawn hit by a pitch to start the inning, but a fly out from Dakota Jordan, a pop up from Hunter Hines. Connor Isaac will bat. Lined the ball into left field his last time up. Hit a ball hard back in the 4th inning. A line drive the shortstop Patera couldn't handle cleanly. So he reached on an error back in the 4th inning. So 1 for 3 officially today. They hit that ball off the end of the bat on the infield. And it will be the third baseman Eblin
Just 3 days ago. struck out 3 of the 4 outs he recorded in that game. But he'll come into the ball game as the Bulldogs have a 5-run lead here as we go to the 8th. Four, 5, and 6 for the Tide here in the top of the 8th.
Vaughn going to lead off. First at bat of the day. Luke Vaughn. Came into the game in left field. And hits that ball off the end of the bat to shallow left field. And Bryce Chance will make the play for out number 1. There's Ethan Pulliam. Good to see him back.
Well,
in the
that's
dugout.
a good thing to see right there.
Trying to bunt, took a fastball off the face. Gassetti at the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. 1 down, top of the 8th. The 6-1 Mississippi State lead after State won last night 13-3 in 7 innings. Both teams have 7 hits in the game. High Papa. Second baseman Nate Chester calling for it. And he'll put it away for out number 2.
Tough sky this time of day, but Chester does a good job getting his shoulder turned, not having to look straight back towards the sun. Finds it, turns at the last minute, makes the catch, 2 down.
And here's Bryce Eblin.
Eblin with a hit on the day. He's taken away more than that, though, with his defense. Playing over at third base now, was at second base earlier.
Gone the other way a couple times today. Once a ground out to third, the other a single through the left side. And skies that ball on the infield. Chester under it. He'll make the catch. And Mississippi State, 4 of the runs scored with 2 outs. Here's Amani Larry to lead off as we go to the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Amani Larry, Logan Kohler, and then Nate Chester. 6, 7, and 8 in the Bulldog order. Against Austin Morris, who's back out to work. That ball hit into right field and ranging over and making the play over in right field. Good jump by Hamiter, who's out there in right field today. Leadoff man erased in the bottom of the 8th, and Logan Kohler will bat. He's 2 for 3 today.
That's a tough play for Hamiter this time of day. Right side can be tough in the sun, but he got a good read on it, got to it.
And Kohler goes the other way. Fly ball into left field. Ranging back at the wall. That ball is gone. Logan Kohler. Opposite field. His second home run of the season.
Kohler takes a pitch low and away and goes with it that direction. Drives it out of the yard. His second home run of the year.
7-1 lead. And chop fielded by Eblin. He steps and throws, and that's out. Number 2.
Breaking pitch stays just high.
Johnny Long at the plate, singled his last time up. Well, Johnny took a trot down to first base on what ended up being 3-1 instead of ball 4. We had to have a lengthy delay to make sure that we had the right count. It was wrong. They brought him back, and then he singled off the shortstop, driving a run. And just missed inside, and that's ball 4. And the inning will stay alive for Bryce Chance.
Chance 1 for 4 today. Singled, drove in a run, scored in the 3rd.
Go 3A, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Breaking ball. We say Chance went around. And the count 0-2. First base umpire Zach Neff today. He'll have the plate tomorrow. Man, that ball hit well into left field. Ranging over, and that ball's going to hit between the outfielders and roll to the wall. Rounding third, and coming in to score is Johnny Long. And State has an 8-1 lead on an RBI double for Bryce Chance.
Well, 2 out in the inning. Long able to be running off the crack. The bat will score for first on the extra base hit.
Landing in the geometric center between the center fielder and the left fielder. And here's Mershon. State with an 8-1 lead, 2 runs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. That rolls it to the right side. Second baseman Swinney up with it. He'll throw it over, and that'll do it. So we go to the 9th inning as we go to the top of the 9th inning, and Tyler Davis back out to work. William Hammett will lead off for Alabama. Davis worked a quick 1-2-3, top of the 8th inning. It'll be the bottom 3 in the order for Alabama: Hammett, Patera, then Max Grant. Ripped, and that's a fair ball down the right field line. Hammett on his way to second base. And how about William Hammett into the lineup today with his 3rd hit of the game? Had a single in his first 2 at bats and rips that ball into the right field corner. Here's Will Patera. 0 for 2 in the game. He was hit by a pitch in the 4th inning. And a skied into shallow center field. Mershon going out. Center fielder Hyzak coming in. He'll make the catch. And that's out number 1 of the night. Game 3 of the series tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Fouled it back, and the count's 1-1. Leadoff double by William Hameter. Patera flies out, and here's Max Grant. 1 for 3 today. Homered back in the 3rd inning. That's Alabama's only run.
That was a well-hit ball.
Just a mash to right center field. There's a strike call. The count's 1-2. Well, State looking to go 14-9 in the SEC. Out to the shortstop. Mershon flips it across. Hines able to hold the bag. Runner stays put in second base. Now 2 outs.
That was a nice job by Hunter Hines holding the bag at first on the throw across.
And now Mason Swinney will be the batter. He's 0 for 1. Struck out looking back in the 7th inning. Came into the game in the middle of the game. Out at second base. Well, one of the big things about State this year is what Tyler Davis and Tyson Harden have been able to do on the backside as of late. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and the count now 1-2.
Yeah, the improvement has been nothing short of phenomenal. Now Davis just a strike away from him.
Crowd comes to its feet. State trying to close it out here on a Saturday afternoon in Starkville. On 2. Into right field. Dakota Jordan ranging back, and that will do it. And Mississippi State knocks off Alabama 8-1 after winning 13-3 last night. And Mississippi State
Angelo not quite ready to give way.
Runner at second, 2 outs.
Fastball off the plate.
LeBron had a single in the 3rd inning. Struck out his last time up at the 5th. Hits that ball well into right field, but right at Dakota Jordan. Back to the track.